Alright YouTube, what's going on? It's High5000 here today, bringing you an Enakhra's Lament quest guide. The requirements I'll need for this quest are 50 crafting, 45 firemaking, 43 prayer and 39 magic. The items I'll require for this quest are 2 5kg granite blocks, 1 bread or cake, 10 5kg sandstone blocks, a candle, 1 2kg sandstone block, air and fire runes enough to cast a fire spell, a staff to be able to cast that spell, 1 coal, soft clay, 3 waterskins or an enchanted water tiara. You also want to bring 1 normal log, 1 oak log, 1 willow log and 1 maple log. Finally, once you're ready, head to the quest start point, which is to the south of the bandit camp. The best way of getting there is just using the bandit camp lodestone. So once you arrive at the quest start point, go ahead and speak with Lazim. You'll then get the quest prompt. Go ahead and accept the quest. And then select option number 2, okay, I'll get on with it. So in total we need to go ahead and give Lazim 32 kilograms in sandstone. So go ahead and use 5k on Lazim. You then want to select option number 1, yes, I have more sandstone. You then want to go ahead and give him up to 32k. So the best way of doing this is selecting option number 1 6 times and then option number 2 once. Fortunately, we'll give you a running total, so if you lose count, then just go ahead and read the running total and then give him the remainder that you need to. And you'll then be given this sandstone 32 kilograms. You then want to go ahead and craft the sandstone object. You then want to go ahead and use this sandstone base on the flat ground just beside you. You then want to go ahead and use the remainder 20 kilograms of sandstone on Lazim. Again, we're just going to select option number 1, I have some more, then option number 1, here's a 5k block. Do this 4 times until you've given up all your sandstone. And then this time you'll be given sandstone 20 kilograms. You then want to go ahead and craft this, and then you want to go ahead and use this onto the headless statue. You then want to go ahead and chisel the headless statue. You then want to go ahead and re-speak with Lazim. You then want to select option number 2, I think it should have your head. You then want to go ahead and craft one of the 5k granite blocks. You then want to select option number 1, carve a head for the statue. You then want to select option number 1, the head of Lazim, the sculptor. You'll then have a stone head in your inventory. You then want to go ahead and use this on the headless statue. And then the statue will fall through the ground. As will you. You then want to go ahead and re-speak with Lazim. You then want to go ahead and interact with a fallen statue. You then want to go ahead and use the chisel. And then you want to go through all these options and remove all the limbs. And once you've done that, you should have 2 arms and 2 legs in your inventory. Go ahead and then re-speak with Lazim. Select option number 3. Do you know where the statue's head is? There should then be a sigil on the pedestal to the south. Go ahead and take that. So right now we are currently in this room here. As you can see, there is another 3 rooms similar to this. You want to go around all these rooms and then picking up all other sigils until you have 4 sigils in your inventory. You can either go south or north to start this off. I'm going to go south. So there we go, that's we got the second sigil. That's me now got the third sigil. So once you've finally got the fourth sigil in your inventory, you want to go ahead and follow that path into the middle. As you can see, there is a circular room in the middle which you need to go ahead and unlock. This next part is different for every player. You want to go up to the door that leads up to the circular room, and in the doorway you'll see a gap for one of these sigils to go into. For example, this one here, our sigil could fit into that door there, like so. This is different for every player, and you have to go ahead and do this with all the doors, so this might take you a few minutes to do. For some odd reason, I couldn't get one of my sigils, my final sigil, to fit in the final door. So if you get this error, just go ahead and try open that door or any of the other doors, and you should be able to get through into the middle. Once you've managed to use all your sigils, or you're like me and you've not been able to use a sigil or two, you just want to go ahead and open the door. Once you're into the middle room, you just want to go ahead and climb up the ladder. You then want to go ahead and use this stone ahead on the pedestal right in front of you. However, that unfortunately won't work. You then want to go ahead and use your soft clay on the pedestal. You then want to go ahead and craft with the other granite 5 kilograms. Select option number 1, carve a shape to fit the pedestal. You then want to use that stone head on the pedestal. And then you should get another short cutscene. So go ahead and speak with Lazim. So you then want to go up to the northwest corner and then speak to Pentine. You then want to go ahead and use your piece of bread or cake on the person. Select option number 1, tell me about the room with the fountain. You then want to go ahead and re-speak with them. Select option number 2, tell me about the room with the furnace. You then want to go ahead and re-talk to him one final time. And then select option number 3, tell me about the dark room. So you then want to run back down to Lazim. So at this stage you want to go ahead and wield your staff. You then want to enter into the western room, and then you want to melt crust of ice. You then want to head into the northeastern room. You then want to click on the furnace to clear it. You then want to head down into the eastern room. You probably now can't see, so you want to go ahead and light up your candle. You'll then see 6 braziers. Go ahead and inspect these, and then it's going to say it looks like there was once a maple log burning here, so I'm going to go ahead and use the maple log on this. Now yours will be different again, so go ahead and inspect and then do the correct item. You then want to go ahead and pass through the magical barrier, which is into the northern room. And then you want to go ahead and climb up the ladder. You then want to go south a little bit and then go ahead and speak with Lazim. You then want to go south and you want to climb over the pile of bones. And then you want to go ahead and climb down the stone ladder. You then want to go ahead and speak with the bone guard. Select option number 2, of course I'll help you out. And then select option number 4, OK, I'll start building. So you then want to go ahead and take the rock from the rubble. You then want to go ahead and use this sandstone on the wall. You then want to go ahead and inspect the wall. You then want to chisel the wall. You then want to go ahead and take another piece of rubble. You then want to go ahead and use that on the wall again. You then want to go ahead and inspect and chisel until you've got a complete wall. Just repeat this until you've got a complete wall. You then want to go ahead and re-speak with the bone guard. And then you'll be given a cramulet. Congratulations, you've completed Enakhra's Lament. You're awarded with 2 quest points, 7,000 crafting, magic, mining and firemaking XP, Akthanikos' cramulet and also 2 treasure hunter keys. Thank you very much for watching this quest guide. Please leave a like rating, subscribe if you are new around here, go down into the description below, check out my quest series playlist where I'm sure I'll be able to help you out with another quest. And that is all for this video, so thank you very much for watching. My name is Tiara5000 and I'm out. Adios.